Hey everybody, welcome to your Daily Smash for Thursday, March 27th, 2025. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
There's so much going on, a lot to get to on this program.
Oh my gosh, I just ate
What?
one of these Scandinavian swimmers from Trader Joe's that Shoshana bought.
Uh-huh.
They taste like my favorite Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. Oh, it was good. I thought for a second there it wasn't good.
No, it's delish.
You were really savoring it.
I was, yes.
We're going to begin with some breaking news here in the Daily Smash newsroom. Garcelle of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, which we were already planning to do a quick recap on, allegedly quit the show.
I don't think she quit the show.
No?
No, I think it was a knee-jerk reaction. I think that she's going to cool off and production's going to call her again. Maybe not. I don't know. I think she's pretty boring.
Well, Anna Marie Wiley, who we interviewed for this week's Rick and Kelly show on Patreon, and I'm going to show you a clip in a minute. She said that Garcelle wasn't all that happy on the show to begin with.
She did.
I don't want to tell you everything she said, but she did.
You can watch it on Patreon.
Garcelle, how do you say her last name?
Bouvier.
Bouvier curses out the cast and storms off the reunion. I can't be friends with people like that, she said backstage afterwards. She said she was leaving the Real Housewives after 5 seasons. They showed a clip, which like a preview, and ends with her, she's 58, storming off the reunion set in frustration, cursing out Kyle, Erica, Dorit, Sutton, Bozema, Kathy, and Jennifer Tilly. I'm just so effing sick of it, she shouts. Later, after changing out of her nude illusion pearl gown, she said, I can't be friends with people like that. I don't trust them. They're all effing A's.
Well, none of them are friends.
Yeah.
To begin with. You're not, you don't, they're all casted to act like friends, but none of them are friends.
And on that show in particular, they're all basically actors and actresses, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, none of them are real friends.
Yeah.
I mean, you develop friendships over the time. Like I developed a friendship with Shannon and Vicky, and you do develop like Dorit and Erica, but no, I mean, she's making quite a bit of money on this show.
Well, I guess
and
everybody has their limits to what they can take. It was a I would say uncomfortable season in a lot of ways for a number of the cast members. What did you think of the last episode?
Thought it was really good.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I'm actually more excited about the reunion that's coming up, the clips that they showed. I think that looks way more interesting than the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I really felt sorry for Dorit. I really felt sorry for her. I mean, Sutton was out of line, but I can't wait to see it because you're not, Dorit says to Sutton, you're not the Queen of Sheba. You live on a main road.
I always wondered about that because they show the house and it looks like a busy street.
Well, it looks like you're right on the freeway.
And she's always talking about how rich she is.
I know, that's so
gauche.
Isn't it?
So
and it's like you married well. It's not like It's not like you came up with your own. It's not like you're like Bethany Frankel.
Mm-hmm. What about Sutton's behavior in general?
I think is she
out of line?
Out of line. I think she was. I think she was way out of line.
You told me when you were watching that you thought Erica was right, that Sutton does gang up on the ladies when they're down.
Yes, and then they showed on TikTok, they showed that, you know, that weird lady that I don't know if she was Russian or whatever, and she tried to have that baby with that young hot guy.
Oh yeah.
At 60 years old.
Oh yeah.
At like my
age. She was on one season and left. Yeah.
They showed a clip of her saying how Sutton comes after people when they're at their worst.
Oh, she agreed with that.
No, she had it. They had her on TV. They showed a clip of her on the Housewives.
Yeah.
Complaining about how Sutton does this.
Well, there you go.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she's kind of hard to watch.
Sutton.
Big time.
The crazy thing is we met her at the Derby, Kentucky Derby, and she was wonderful. She was so nice and cool, and we hung out for a while, had a great conversation with her.
And I'm sorry, but that Avi guy that is with her sidekick, is so annoying. I can't with that, okay? It's like, it's annoying.
Yeah.
It's like he's a servant and she's bossing him around. It's annoying to see. I don't like it at all. It's just not he's annoying, and the way she treats him is annoying.
Okay, I want to ask you about something else before we move on. The viewers who watched the show, Beverly Hills, saw they were on vacation in St. Lucia, and some of the ladies brought a glam squad with them, and Dorit was one of them, right? Didn't she? Was she sharing a glam squad?
You're going through foreclosure. Why are you bringing they don't pay for that. Why are you bringing your glam squad? Kathy Hilton, who's got a shitload of money, more than any of these people, is doing her makeup and everything herself.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't get it. But I mean, she did look a little scary without makeup. Maybe she needs a glam squad. I don't know.
But they were on vacation. I know they're shooting it for the show.
How many people bring their glam squad on vacation? How many? You have to buy their hotel. You do for what?
Yeah.
You're not. It's you're half of your money that you're making is going to them. Like, that's stupid.
Well, it certainly
it's
seems
stupid. It's not reality. Most of us, all of us, even my friend Asia Jones, whom is a billionaire that is more money than Kathy Hilton. I can tell you that right now. Okay, super yachts. Other yachts,
brand new jet,
brand new Gulfstream 6. I mean, houses all over the world. She's got staff like you wouldn't believe all over the world, and she doesn't even have a glam
for
squad.
a special occasion. She'll hire a makeup artist, but typically
she'll hire Christina. We'll fly Christina out for a little bit sometimes if there's like a big huge event that they have to do with like Mercedes or something.
Right.
But
so you don't think Dorit should have been spending her money on that when she has bills to pay, and it seems like a waste of money.
It just seems like a waste. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. It just is so dumb. I can't with these girls.
Well, Anna Marie Wiley. It's spelled Anne Marie, but as she pointed out to us and everyone else on the cast, it's Anna Marie pronounced Wiley. We had a really fun, long, interesting conversation with her, and it's on this week's Rick and Kelly show on Patreon.
Landscape has changed so much, and there is such a need and such a want for conservative housewives that I think it would be a really smart move for things to at least become more moderate in that regard, in television altogether, in all kinds of programming, And like I said, I was a liberal person until the party moved. It wasn't me that moved. It was the party that moved.
Wow. I mean, listen, the writing's on the wall. Woke isn't what people want to watch. And I know for a fact, Bravo and, 32 Flavors, they're very woke. They're woke. And I think they just want that agenda.
Even with the tide churning across America.
They don't care. They think their audience is that group.
Well, maybe they're right.
They think that's their group. I mean,
she thinks they're going to start leaning a little bit more toward the middle. So we'll see.
Well, they hired there was nobody more woke than my executive producer, Thomas Kelly. It was so gross. He was all up Bronwyn's butt. She said her producer, because this was later, this was years ago, her producer was exactly like Thomas Kelly.
Yes, she did say that. Before we get to couple of really cool stories that we had on Newsmax today, I want to run by you, just get your reaction to it. I want to remind our viewers that Iylia Wine is back with us, sponsoring our show. And they have this premium sparkling rosé, non-alcoholic version that you can buy, sold out on Amazon.
And somebody said, oh, it's fruit juice. It's not. It tastes like champagne.
And it
it's
was-
fermented that way. It's not grape juice. It's got all the notes of
Made by a vineyard where they were able to extract the alcohol. So this is 0.0, but it tastes just like a sparkling rosé. It tastes like a wine, not a fruit juice. This is awesome. It really,
I don't want to drink this right now because I only have 2 left. I want to save this for my friend Kimberly Word that only drinks non-alcoholic wine. Great gift, by the way, for people who are, not drinking for some reason.
Yeah.
But this is a great gift because I've tasted non-alcoholic wines and they're not that good. This
one is,
fantastic.
it is fantastic. Congratulations to Layla for creating such a wonderful product.
If you guys have been with us from the beginning, you know who Layla Joy Williams is. She's a fabulous, I want her back on again.
Well, we're going to have her on maybe next week. This was bottled in Northwest Spain, and it is sold out currently on Amazon, but you can order on the Iylia website. We've got the QR code on the screen and the link to their website in the bio. Use our discount code LOVERK15 for 15% off. And if you spend more than $100, you'll get free shipping on your order from Iylia.com. A wonderful product. And congrats for selling out on Amazon.
I can't believe
So
it.
here's a couple crazy stories. A flight took off for Shanghai.
I've been.
From
Many times.
See, I knew you'd appreciate this story. From Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
a couple hours into the flight, they make a U-turn and go back to the airport because the pilot forgot his passport.
That sounds like you, my love.
But I didn't get on the plane. I had to go run home, or I had an Uber driver go to my apartment building where my doorman found my passport in my apartment.
Our second date.
This is our first date.
Our first date was in London. And I went on a trip. I think it was a Croatia with a lot.
That was for the wedding, right?
Oh,
The gay
Greece. I went
wedding?
to Greece. Yes. I'm going to Greece again in May for our ultimate girls trip.
Yeah, lucky
I'm
lady.
excited for that. Anyway, Rick was writing me all these love letters, love bombing me.
Wow, we've been
And
talking for weeks.
And I had my best friend Vivian, whom I've grown up with now. She's like some famous actress. And my friend Taylor, I was reading him all the love notes that he was writing to me. And Taylor goes, he's love bombing you. He's not. And then he says, oh, I forgot my passport. I'm at the airport.
I got to the airport, didn't have my passport, freaked out because I'm a world traveler. I used to travel all the time overseas, and it was the first time in my life I'd ever forgotten my passport in my apartment.
So they're like, he's full of crap. He love bombed you to death.
No, I was being real, and as I am today, real. And I was able to, after calling Uber, wasn't in the car, checked the curb, wasn't there, wasn't in my pockets, got a doorman to go to my apartment twice because he didn't find it the first time, found my passport, I called an Uber, the doorman gave the passport to the Uber driver, he drove to JFK, got there just in time for me to run to the Virgin counter, get my ticket. I was upper class, so I had a shorter line, and I made the flight, and the rest is history. But the pilot of a jet, can you imagine you're on a plane, and you're 2 hours into the flight, it's a long flight, and you got to go back, and for a 6-hour delay, because a pilot forgot his passport?
But I don't understand why
He needs it?
he needs it.
I guess they do. All right, now listen to this one. This is in Great Bend, Kansas. A babysitter, oh, wait, hold on. So a babysitter was putting a kid to bed, and one of them, the children to bed. One of them told him there was a monster under the bed.
Wait, the child?
The kid tells the babysitter, there's a monster under the bed. And how many times does a kid say that?
All the time.
The babysitter, hoping to comfort the child by showing them there was nothing, looked under the bed and came face to face with a man hiding underneath.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
I just got goosebumps.
I kind of got chills too.
Ooh, I got
Because
chills.
You can imagine, like, you're like, oh, come on. You go down and look, and there's a dude in there.
What happened? How'd she
So
say?
I guess she freaked out. He freaked out. He got caught, and he jumped out. I think he knocked her down and ran out of the house. And then they eventually caught him. He was someone who had lived in that house previously. It was kind of vague. He had lived in the house previously, and then there was like a restraining order against him not to come back. So he knew the house, knew the family, was hiding under the bed, waiting for the babysitter, I guess, to tuck the kid in. And I don't know what he was going to do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, first of all, the babysitter's probably never going to work as a babysitter again.
Oh, could you imagine?
And the kid's never going to sleep again.
Well, last night I had a hard time falling asleep because I go through the reels, you know, on Instagram.
Yeah.
And there was one thing with Woody Allen and Mia Farrow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Talking about how he sexually molested these two little babies. And I'm thinking, how is he not in prison? How did that guy, that freak, I mean, I'm sorry, I told Rick, I'm like, if I found out that somebody did that to Jolie,
Yeah.
and I had another kid,
There'd be murder. It would be murder.
I would have gotten my Glock.
Oh, I would have
There would be no way.
beaten somebody to death if I found out they were doing that.
I don't know how he is not in prison right now.
I think because it came down to sort of a he said, she said situation, and they couldn't prove it.
They proved it. They can do. They know that. They know.
Well,
They know.
I
And he didn't deny it when he was on the phone.
terrible. Anyway, on a happier note, people were very, very, very excited and appreciative of your tour of our downstairs here on yesterday's Smash. If you missed it, you go back and watch yesterday's show.
Some people said they didn't like this. Well, I'm drywalling. There's windows back
We're going to
there.
cover the windows behind those cabinets.
And I'm not building any more cabinets. I got cabinets under here. I got cabinets here. I got cabinets here. This is black right here is a beautiful, beautiful.
And it's going to be
focal point.
lit up.
And
And the
it's
thing
beautiful.
is, those windows don't provide much light at all because they face the house next door, and it's like an alley.
We're in a beach house,
Yeah.
so everything is on top of each other.
We're going to
It's
have plenty of light above, and there's light from the front and the back. It's not really an issue. But JoJo Coffee Bean said, best field trip ever. I cannot wait to see the finished product. Love your style, Kel.
Someone talked about the cabinets,
Yeah.
not being flushed, and I'm like, it's not done.
No, it's not done
It's
yet.
not done.
Where do
It's
you
not
see?
even close. He just now put these in
Oh,
here.
he was trimming it out today. It's going to be incredible. Jill Shemansky said, what are you going to do if you have friends over and they ask you to use the bathroom and stay in there for half an hour? Because it's so comfy because the seat's heated.
It's so comfy. I love it, don't you? And then you stand up and it flushes by itself.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't experienced a heated seat. Really.
You haven't gone down?
I mean, you told me to sit on it the other day, and I did. I did sit on it briefly, but I haven't actually used it sitting down.
It's very comfy.
It's starting to get so graphic. Reva Garrett, your kitchen is gorgeous. I especially like the black cabinets that will be lit. The powder room is bomb. Great vision, Kelly. I love your design taste.
Thank you.
I tell her the same things.
So nice.
And then Gerard Guida, who watches a lot. Thank you, buddy. Kelly, Rick, you should consider raising the fireplace so you can see it from the island.
I think it's an amazing idea.
Really, really smart. Thank
Really
you for that,
smart.
Jerry. I think we're going to do it. We're going to see if we can do it, and if we can, without too great of a cost, we'll raise it
I
up.
love that. Well, we got all these new windows and we didn't realize how much it was going to be.
You mean installing the doors?
Wow.
Oh, we have to say hi to Catherine Phoebus. Hey guys, Ola guys, I can't wait till your kitchen is done. Love the jeans. Tomorrow is my birthday. That tomorrow is today.
Happy birthday, Catherine.
Happy birthday to you, Catherine Phoebus.
Happy birthday to you.
She said,
Happy birthday, dear Catherine. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Catherine Phoebus is 21 years old today. I can't wait till I get my shout out like last year. You guys made my day last year. I kept the video of it. I am going to the beach. I live by the beach in Ocean Park, San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Love you guys. Have a great day at the beach on your birthday, Catherine. I'm so glad you watched from Puerto Rico.
Remember, I had a stupid girlfriend. I'm not friends with her anymore, Julie Davenport.
Oh.
And she's like, I'm moving to Puerto Rico because that's where all the rich people live. I'm like, huh?
She's like, everyone's moving.
Everyone's moving there. Anybody with any money is moving to Puerto Rico. I was like, oh, okay. I've never been to Puerto Rico.
Why didn't she move there?
Because she's full of crap. Why?
Ava said, Kelly, start putting 3 hours a day into studying the questions and the answers on those quizzes, and you will pass your real estate exam.
Girl, I studied for an hour today because they have the exam, because I'm doing real estate trainers right now. And you have to do like exam 1 through 6. I'm on exam 2.
Yeah.
I haven't taken the exam, just reading through the stuff. It is like information overload. And I legit, and you can look at my bot. My name was Kelly Meza, Kelly Silva, Kelly Dodd, now Kelly Leventhal, because you can see I have bought over 10 homes in my life. And I think I know how to buy a home.
Yeah.
I took my real estate in when I was 21 in Arizona. This is above and beyond. This is like, there's no like logic to it.
I read a couple of the questions and I was lost. There's all these terms that I've never heard before.
I know. It's like the encumbrance and and there's
a lot of
easements and there's different like
obscure laws
the easement of this, and then what you think, and then they try to trick you with I'm like, whoa, this is a whoa. But I like how she told me to take the crash course before the test. That's what my friend B did. And it's 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, 8-hour days.
Well, talk about overload. But she also said that the questions and the quizzes are the same questions
That are on the test.
Right. I'm sure they
But
mix
there's
them up.
150 questions, I think, on the test, and it's 3 hours long.
Wow.
I haven't taken a test.
That's
1998.
150 questions over 3 hours is 50 questions an hour. So they're giving you just over a minute for each question.
Holy crap, don't say that to me. You're giving me anxiety.
But you have time. I love this one from Sharon Walker. She said, I had the opportunity to have my mom watch Newsmax 2 last night. When you discussed the possibility the terrorists they are trying to deport knew about the October 7 attacks right before it happened and the lawsuit being filed. My mom hates Trump. My mom is 88 and only watches mainstream news. My heart was so happy because she was intrigued. Her words, I have not seen this on CBS. How was Rick able to report on this? Is this true? She was shocked it was not on her news stations. I had a great opportunity explaining why.
Wow. Well, you know what? If it makes you feel any better, these children like Jolie are getting their news from TikTok.
Yeah.
And there is, there's no facts. It's like, it's bad.
Yeah.
There's
I know.
no facts.
I know. It's not like it used to be.
No. It's,
I mean, they have access to far more information now at their fingertips, children, young adults do, than we did. But they're getting like
kombucha's
snippets.
good.
They're watching snippets. They're not getting full stories, and they're getting from questionable sources, and they think it's real. We're running a little long here. Before we get to In the News, I just wanted to remind people that you can get your Soul Life on our on the SOULLIFE.com website /Rick and Kelly and get your $20 off a jar. I want to play you another clip from my interview with Lynn Gilbert, who's been taking Soul Life and absolutely loves it. Here, hold on. You make them look so much better than I do. Yeah. Let's listen to what Lynn had to say. It made a difference in your life.
Oh, yeah. I will never stop taking it. Get on it. If you want thick hair, don't feel groggy in the morning, wake up all ready to go, you need to get on it because it's really changed my life. I mean, it has. I'm not lying. It's great.
Kelly is another example of someone whose Synthroid medication went down dramatically after you started taking Soul Life. The only difference was you started taking your minerals and
I didn't take my Cylinder today.
your dosage.
Oh, I did. I took it this morning. I take it right in the morning.
Your required dosage dropped.
And then I take my Make, and I am seeing a difference
Well,
in my peptides.
your body.
I just read a TikTok today.
Yeah.
Somebody said, this big guru said that people that take peptides and metformin, which my mom takes, glucophage, it's diabetic. It reverses your age.
Wow. Well,
But
I feel younger. Do I look it? In the news now.
In the news.
Orange County is getting new, stricter electric bicycle laws.
Thank God. I just saw a kid get hit. I just came home. My girlfriend Megan and I were going to Costa Mesa to pick up something. And we saw a kid get hit. And these kids here, especially in Huntington Beach and in Newport Beach over there by that school, these kids go and they're doing Papa Willies. They're going like 25 miles an hour, not abiding the laws. They don't know how to drive. They don't know when to stop.
They don't have a license.
They don't have a license. It is scary crap.
And a lot of them don't wear helmets.
A lot of them don't wear helmets. I don't.
So-
well, you know what? Jolie was one I would remember. I would have to ground her.
Oh, yeah.
And she still wouldn't wear a helmet.
I get it. I wouldn't want to wear a helmet either. And I don't, but I should. Orange County is set to enforce new regulations for electric bicycles starting this month, in April, reflecting growing safety concerns amid rapidly increasing e-bike use. Accidents have surged by an alarming 500% since 2020. The new regulations will define clearer speed limits and classifications for e-bikes, particularly distinguishing them from more powerful electric motorcycles. Any two-wheeled electric vehicle producing more than 750 watts of power will fall outside the e-bike category. So they're going to get stricter on what is an e-bike and what is, if it's a really souped-up e-bike, you're going to need a motorcycle.
It's like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's like a motor vehicle. It's scary.
They're banning them from a lot of sidewalks. If you go down to the peninsula on the boardwalk there, these kids are riding a bike. It's supposed to be like an 8 mile per hour speed limit. They're going 20, 30 miles an hour on the boardwalk.
Dangerous for everyone.
Yeah. So watch out. Orange County, California, new laws are covered. That's all the time we have for this Daily Smash.
We're gonna go to the movies.
We're going to the movies.
What are we gonna go see again?
Black Bag?
Black Bag.
We'll review it tomorrow.
I'm excited. I haven't been in the movies in a while.
I'm getting popcorn.
I'm getting a Diet Coke.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, guys.